Think about that. All of what I've said. The wide path is of destruction and chaos. Surely I tell you, if you pick up all of your possessions, give them away, come to the kingdom, and allow us to rebuild, unlearn, relearn, reset, with absolutely no compromise. Then, and only then, will we experience true serenity, peace, happiness, and freedom. Do you really live free? Can you say what you want to say? Do you know what you're doing? Think about it. If you were trained to kill, you wouldn't know any different, would you? Does that make it right? Does it feel bad in your gut? You feel that guilt? Why do you have that? It's fear. That negative energy. You can let go of all of that. It's the truth, isn't it? You know everything I've said today is the truth. That's one damn thing you can't deny. Give up all your possessions. We need to get this message out. The Moringa cryptic kingdom will be born. You'll have nothing to fear anymore. Wouldn't that just feel great? To be free, be set free for a change. Where we can all really say, hey, I really love this system. Damn, we're free. No, for real, this is great. Can you really say that and be honest? Don't lie. Can you? Oh no. Dare I question the elite, the elect, and the very ruling class that enslaves. There. Praise be. Ababola, TheKazweh, Ababola, Ababola, TheKazweh. Good tidings of good things and joy. Today is a blessing. Look at the beauty of nature. It's all around you. Now, if you want to take that all away, it'll all be gone. Wake up. Look around you. That's what's keeping you alive. Do you realize if you continue doing what you're doing, this will all be gone? It'll be removed, including you. Including you. This message needs to be taken very serious and heard loud and clear. This is why the Black Sun has chosen me to be the messenger. I've known this my whole life. I'm not going to get into that. I could tell you a whole story about me, but it's not about me at all. I'm the two. I'm the worker. And I am building the most extravagant and powerful kingdom that's ever been seen. And I need you to help me build it. We can do this together. We can all build the heaven on earth together. It's not about money. It's not about greed. It's about pure love. It's about doing what's right. I know you're a good enough person to handle that. Because I created you. You were created perfect in my image. Do you understand that? So stop believing this brainwashing, this tube that says you're a failure, you're a loser. If you don't have this, you don't have that, then you're nothing. You amount to zero, zilch. It's a lie. You have everything. You have life. Do you understand? This is a miracle. And when you choose to just throw it away, it's like taking a full course healthy meal and throwing it to the dogs. You don't want what I have? Do you hate me that much? This is why I just don't understand humans. I don't. I gave you a heart. Of all the animals, the most compassion, the most intellect, and even helped evolve your brain and gave you abilities such as myself, and even more. As you can see in this human form that I am, I'm giving this man abilities slowly, and you'll see them. And as time persists, you're going to see what this man has to say is true. This is just my vessel for my message. It's not about the messenger. It's about the message. And I know you can hear me. I know all can hear me. Ababola, Ababola, Ababola. I will rule this world again. And we're going to do things right. This is the last time. This time, the kingdom will be built with such glory and magnificence that none will be able to tear it down. Of imperial designs, heaven is already here. We must stop destroying, my friends. Stop. As soon as we do, no more wars, no more famines, and no more natural disasters will occur. I control that. I love you. I love you so much. If you only knew that I would give my entire life so that you would realize that. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm saying pretty dangerous things, aren't I, for a human? Where'd that come from? But got you thinking, didn't it? The help is from the glory, TheKazweh, Ababola. And you will only be set free when you actually walk the path. Why is the path of destruction? Yes, but that includes religiosity. It's hypocrisy. And while we have the leader Trump who controls everything, he thinks he controls everything. He's failing miserably. He's telling people everything they want to hear, but he's showing no true actions. What we're going to do is we're going to help the poor first. We're going to help the needy. We're going to help the drug addicts in Rhode Island that are drug addicted. In New York, East New York, the problem is we're not living right. So even if Trump tries to do the right things, it doesn't matter because he's not aligned with me, the Creator. He's building more, and he's not building my kingdom. And I do not support any wall to separate any people, both small and large, whatever color skin you are. He's a fraud. You don't make a kingdom by dividing the people. This isn't your land anyway. This is my land. and I will take vengeance on all, both small, great, poor, and rich. He is not your Messiah. If anything, he is the anti-Messiah. How do I know? He doesn't live it. He is diet. He's dying. He's killing. He could have ended the Federal Reserve and got us all out of debt. You're in $20 trillion in debt. Do you not see the system doesn't work? Your dollar is worthless. It's crashed. Give all your money to me. $12 billion in gold, $12 billion in silver, $12 billion in platinum, $12 billion in copper, $12 billion in my bank account, and $12 billion in Bitcoin, and I will correct every single problem on this planet. I promise you that. You have a chance right now to actually take heed to this. If you don't want what I have to offer, then chaos and destruction. You're going to talk about Armageddon. You have no idea what I've seen in the skies and what I know and what's to come and the things that will pass. But this is me giving you a chance. This is my love, my true care and concern. You can be your brother's keeper. It starts right now. It starts with the action. Now, while we can't do anything to stop stupidity, you can align and evolve, or you can die. You will be removed. This is how everything works. If you can't tell that already, nature works this way. Ask the birds. The birds know. You listen to the birds? The birds will tell you, I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the light. I bring good things. Not a single thing I've said is wrong or evil. Everything I've exposed, I expose the evil. We have to get rid of the corruption. You can't have half corruption, half a rotten apple, and call it good, and just show the healthy side. America is rotten to the core, and so is the entire world, the world at large. And I have the courage to say that because I am God. Nobody wants to hear this. Who the hell wants to hear this message? Anybody? Send this to Trump. If he really cares, then he will take heed to this message, and he'll do as I've commanded. Donald, remember our webinar? You were going to interview me? Maybe now I should interview you. While you have a choice to make the right decision, I don't want to be the one to say that you're fired, because it will happen. All your lies and deceptions will surface. We're not perfect people. We all make bad choices, right? We're human. There's no problem with that. You can always get back on the right path. And that's what I'm here to tell people. But there shouldn't be so many distractions and so many things to put you on the wrong path. Why do we have bars? Why do we have gambling? Why do we have all these things that destroy families? Why do we have drug addiction? Why do we have madness and chaos and things that really hurt families? And I'm sick of seeing it. And I'm sick of hearing all these prayers and people calling on some fake name that doesn't exist, that some elite families made so that you can call on it as a slave and feel some comfort that aren't even real. I'm real. You're real. You need to wake the fuck up. We're in the last days here, and it's like nobody's taking this serious. You hear me, but you don't have the actions to back it up. So you lack faith, right? So just go to church on Sunday and tithe to God. I'm sure that's what will make it all work out in the end, right? wrong. In fact, I say it today, surely to you, when that day happens, the first building that will fall will be that of the church, and every single church across the world will burn, will fall, will be completely destroyed by black fire from the black sun. Don't believe me? Just hold on. Get ready. Get ready. Vatican, that goes for you. I am the King of the Jews. My kingdom is here because the kingdom of heaven is being brought here. Stop harming the animals. Stop harming my nature. Plain and simple. Every last one of you. Does that make sense? I can show you the cryptic language. I can show you all the stuff that the Black Sun has provided for me. I can even show you what's to come. Would that help you change? Would that make you believe me? No. No. You'll still say I'm a mad, crazy man that doesn't know what he's talking about and is not God. Like I said, you will see these things come to pass, and you will know that I am who I say I am. You already see what I'm saying is the truth. You live in a fraudulent system. And people, they lack courage. They lack strength. Live that righteous life. You know you can't even buy good produce anymore because the depletion in the soil and your air is so just burnt out. People are all messed up. Genetically modified food. The sprays in the air, the chemicals, and the water. Why are you doing this? Someone needs to step up and say something. Does it have to be me? There's no other person out there that sees what's wrong. Or you're afraid to lose your job? You gotta be a good compliant slave, don't you? You gotta keep your mouth shut. Don't post some crazy stuff like this on Facebook or Twitter. I found God on Facebook. Holy Jesus.
I know, right?
Well, if everybody listened to me overnight, we'd have a different world, wouldn't we? Apabola. It is good. It is good. The TheKazweh protect you in the cryptic kingdom. Don't fear the evil things of this world. They have absolutely no power. These weapons, nothing. Is it so bad to die living a righteous life? Or to live a life of mindless self-indulgence and deception and be a hypocrite that carries all his life luggage to the grave, all of his trophies, his money, his wealth, which is meaningless. And when you die, you go back to a dark circle, a cold existence, and nobody will even know your name because you don't even know who you are. Do you know who you are? You are God's. Wake up. I'm only trying to help you. I know this is a lot, especially for those who never heard this before. They knew I was coming. This is why they made up all these stories. Mithras, Jesus, Osiris, Isis, the Book of the Dead. Why do you think that is? Because they knew one day truly a Messiah was going to come and was really going to change the world. One last time. Trust me, you think that their new world order is going to somehow save people and make a change? Have they done that before, ever? Are you going to feed into it just like all the politicians that lied to you? Then when they get into office and power, they do nothing of the such. Like I said, Trump could easily end the Federal Reserve, stop all the banking, go to a one world cryptic Bitcoin currency. We can all live in harmony and all be wealthy and not have to worry about anything. Living off the land, sustainable permaculture, working together as a community. You can't do that today. You can pretend like you can, but there's an imbalance. They've got you so distracted. They've got you so misplaced. They've got you all whacked out, spun out, and you don't even know which way to go. Take my path, TheKazweh. Fear no evil. Let go. Push the reset button. All you have to do is actually do it. They put up these churches and these Bibles and these things to actually block you from getting to your pineal gland. Okay? To live in fear. You don't need to live in fear of sin. You don't need to have guilt. Let go of all of it. Okay? Just let it go. Right now. Let go of all that fear, guilt. You're fine. I will protect you. You will protect you. You are God. You see that? Stay strong. Everything will be fine. I love you. It's because you're a miracle. You're powerful. You're capable. You're the very best damn thing I've ever made. You can inherit the kingdom of heaven right now. You can be set free. There's a lot of people who think they're going to make it to this kingdom who are not. It's very real. Your church service is not going to be the answer either. You have to really live it. Because what if I told you that life is now, and you have to live it really right now? If you die, you're not going to just go to heaven. We have to create heaven here. They've sold you on a bullshit lie that if you just keep slaving the rest of your life and you're a good compliant little servant sheep that doesn't ever say anything, doesn't ever get out of order, that just stays good, pays their taxes, does good, that's good, you did a good job, oh, you fought for this country, that's patriotic. No, you know what's patriotic? Doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Share this with your friends. Wake them up. What's it matter? That's patriotism. That's truth. Absolute truth will be unveiled. It's surfacing. And these phonies, they have absolutely no power. And they're about to be literally stripped of all they think they have. And it's going to be turned over to the glory of my son, the black sun. You see that? I control this weather. Do you not see the miracles around you? They're all within, and they're all inside. You have the capability, you have the keys. This time you have the right keys. Let go of all that dogma, all that bias. I know it's well indoctrined into your bones. Let it go and fly like the eagle that you are. Take the wisdom from the snake. You can make it through this. Fear no evil. These people have no control or power over you. None whatsoever. Not even the debt collectors. There is no such thing as debt. There is no such thing as taxes. There is no such thing as, well, freedom, if you believe those things. Did you catch that? You're not free. So what are you? Think about it. I love you. We can let go of all this and release it and live a life without suffering, without pain. No, don't wait for your Messiah. Don't wait for Jesus. Don't even wait for me. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. You are your Messiah. You're the savior of your own reality. Don't you want heaven? Now create it. You can do it. I'm giving you every bit of power to do so right now. Ababola, 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 TheKazweh. My intent is to bring heaven on earth, and I've already spilt my blood offering with the intent to bring heaven on earth. The glory of the black sun, which resides in the hollow earth and the shambles of the underworld, will be revealed, will come and be one with the sun as it was before. And when this happens, all injustices of the world will be made right, and all balance will be found yet again. You can run, you can hide, and you can fearmonger people into doing what you want them to do, but you have absolutely no control and no power over me. Your best days are ahead. Or they can be. For those who are righteous will be there. Where will you be? Where will you be? They're trying to take you to the pits of hell, you know that, right? Because that's where they're going. For I'm already going to turn those who want to mistreat, bully, put people in those places, they're going to be turned into dogs. And they'll be lucky if they're fed scraps. And they'll have to roam this earth, wander around, scant the earth, looking for all the little scraps and pieces of food they can eat. Here's the catch. You will have those people will have depleted my land so bad, there will hardly be anything for this starving mutt. That is you. And you know who you are. Do you want that? You can change it right now. You have the power to do what's right. As I say, you do the right thing, and the rest will follow. Always. Boys make excuses, and divine men make change. Change for the better, my friends. I love you. I love each and every person. Do you see that tree right in front of you? That tree has so much power, energy. Can you imagine cutting that tree down that has life to build a different tree and call it a house, a home to live in? What makes it so? Have we been disconnected? Is this how we learn to survive? To enslave and then slaughter animals, destroy my perfect creation, my nature, tear down my trees, rip up my perfect lawn and my grass and my escapes, pastures, so you can build these things? Wow. You know there's an alternative to this, don't you? Man used to live in treetops. You can live amongst the trees without harming them. The problem is you can't make a lot of money off that, right? So I guess that's what it's about, huh? Can we not first fix what we're destroying before we keep on building and building and building? Oh, is this for your livelihood? It's for your family, right? Let me tell you this. If you love your family, if you love your daughter, if you love your son, you would have nothing to do with any of this. You would flee and live off the land. You would teach your children sustainable, good things that don't promote death. You live off fruits, veggies, nuts, and plantation. There's ways of doing things without destroying, without slaughtering, without destruction, without war. There's absolutely no redeemable qualities to doing such things. It's beyond sin, my friends, because what you're doing is creating a negative energy that will always come back to haunt you all. You may not be aware of it, but it's just subtle. It's one balancing thing after another. And you try to call it death as if it's evil. No. Live the high road, the righteous life. For the poor will not be cursed. But those who have wealth will constantly be running from death. Are you ready for that? Is that why you whip the slaves into shape? Because you know one day you're going to have to face the wrath of my nature? I know it's deep within inside. You've got to know it's going to happen, right? It happens every time man gets this arrogant, this cocky, thinks they can get away with whatever the fuck they want. That's when this happens. When you walk through the darkness, you can connect with me. Connect with that energy, the positive of the right and left hemisphere of your brain. You'll feel it. That's your conscience. Consistently let that power ring and do the right thing. I promise you this. You will always defeat the evil. You will always be the winner, because you're a winner. Just look at the sun. Gaze at it. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're here for. That's why you're here. It's to embrace the energy and beauty of that sun. You feel that energy? The more good you do, the more righteous acts, the more I let that sun just shine and shine and shine, casting away all darkness. But did you know that there's a black sun that lives under the underworld that controls that sun? And we see it in the nighttime as the moon. That's an amazing power, many, many times more than the sun. That's God, the Creator. Focus on that energy, and you will see God. He'll tell you all the things you need to know. Let go. Reset. Be one with God. Peace and serenity begin with positive thinking and selflessness. Your humble acts will determine how much you build in my kingdom, which is here on earth. Ababola, Ababola, Ababola. TheKazweh. I know you can feel that energy. That's the presence of God. It's within. Connect. Unlearn. Reset. Learn how to be who you are supposed to be. You are God. You're the creator of your own choice and decisions. You have the choice. Blessings and miracles to you. Maybe a joyful, beautiful day. As I said, I just need if you watch my command videos, you'll see what I'm asking is pretty straightforward. The black sun came to me, showed me all of this. Just a week, 2 weeks ago, I was not the same man at all. Anybody that knows me, this just was not me. No doubt. The black sun came to me in the night and literally just took me over and told me everything I was to know. Told me to connect with the sun, get that energy, told me what I'm supposed to do and the plans for the future. All these things that come out of my mouth are prophecies from the actual true creator. This is no bogus bullcrap, fake, whatever you see on YouTube and all this stuff. This is the actual God of the universe. I saw a free world where all men and women were created equal. Seriously. Not this fake equality. I mean pure, unadulterated love. There's so much to come and so much you need to know and learn, but you can't even see it until you get to that point. I've seen so much. I want to show you the future is ready and the future is yours. It starts with you and your actions. This is beyond faith. This is beyond going to church. This is beyond being a good individual. You have to take the right stand and you have to do what's right. Love your neighbor, yes, of course, but love your neighbor all of the time. Love your enemies, sure, but don't be forgetful that they wish to kill you or harm you. So merely put your faith in the TheKazweh protection, the sun. The sun is watching all your movements and blesses those who live accordingly. This is the way. This is the truth. There's no two ways about it, and there's no fork in the road. There's no other way. You have to go follow the source of life. The thing that gives all life is that sun. Right in front of you is your God. Do you wish for me to take the sun away? See how long you live. How much money will it take for you to get that sun back? Do you even care? You care not. Too focused on things of this world realm. Gaze at the sun. Set free. You feel that energy? You can do all things. Power is in your hands. Act with wisdom. I know you can do it. These things have been very difficult for me to express. I call it thought professing. I want everybody to go research the black sun more. It really exists. There's real science. They can prove it's here. They're hiding it. They're hiding a cryptic language too that's enslaved everybody. I've exposed it. How do you think I found that? How do you think I discovered that? How do you think I figured that out? There's no brilliance in the world that could just stumble upon that secret. God told me. Because it's God's secret coordinates by which they created that language. All language is created as a bunch of numbers. This world's created from a bunch of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These people that wish to manipulate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and on up, think they can outsmart God and be God. They have never been successful. Whose side do you want to be on? Whose side do you want to be on? What do you believe in? Oh, you believe in a fairy tale told by a preacher? Why don't you know the truth? You're hearing the truth right now. I'm living flesh, living blood, right here before you. You'll see these miracles come to pass, and you'll know exactly what happened. And this message will get out, because I am God, and the glory has already decided and written everything. All I have to do is follow. I don't go to a church. I don't believe in a specific religion or a particular belief at all. I am God. You can be God. All you have to do is connect with nature, do the right thing. If you don't, you'll never understand what the heck I'm talking about anyway. So you're wasting my time. I love you. Humans always make things so difficult. Why couldn't you just be like the squirrel? Live a simple life. The easy life. Let me tell you something. This is how they have you. They've built a fence They divided it up into nations that are divided into cities, that are divided up into different counties and different sects and orders. Within that, they keep you outside of that, put you in an education system, and they teach you the wrong ways of living. A left path, if you will. A path which they created, they architected, they put together. Not my path. They taught you that the earth was a spinning ball globe. False. It's not. The reality is much deeper than that. And when you're ready, you'll find that out. But what's that matter? That doesn't pertain to you, right? But what does pertain to you is nescience. That word means to have information and knowledge hidden from one's eyes. Wow. Nescience. So why would they be keeping all these secrets from the mainstream? I'll tell you why. That's the only way they can control you and have power over you. So you give your soul to man, but don't acknowledge me, and wish to destroy nature, and don't even blink an eye. You laugh at me, you wish to belittle me, insult me, call me crazy. How dare you? What gives you the right to box everybody up into little boxes, a fence, put some wolves in sheep clothing, get the herd, round the herd up, make sure the herd stays compliant, does what they're told, trains them, cuts their cotton, harvests them like they're a tree or a meaningless thing. Dare I say, even cutting the grass is just completely insane. Why would you cut the grass? It's called destruction and chaos. By cutting yourself off from nature and reality, you think you can somehow learn to live with destroying my earth. How's that working for you? Are you happy? Do you feel some sort of rewarding feeling with your peers? You feel good? Oh, got a pat on the back because you got a banana sticker? You did what you were supposed to do today? So you have each other, right? You have a community? You have a community of people going down the wrong path. A bunch of sheep that are in a fence who don't know any better because you're kept in nescience, not even ignorance. And they give you a bunch of little things in that fence that either can keep you in ignorance or not. Meaning 9/11, all these different little things, shill attacks, these fake things on the news. Absolutely 100% of what you're told in the media is complete and utter nonsense. Lies. All of it is made up. Every bit of it. Not a single story is actually factual. They can make up any story they want. And those who write the stories, quite frankly, they write the history. Because his story, after all. And that's the ruler of the land, whoever that is. Which doesn't matter or pertain much to me, because he's not doing much for this world, is he? Who is the ruler of this world? Caesar? Come get me, Caesar. What, little Caesar? I'm little Caesar now. I put you in your place. I am God. And you keep destroying my perfect ecosphere, nature. It's all going to come down on you. Literally, this is the last and final warning. I suggest highly that you take heed to every single word that I've said. There's much to be said and much to be written and much to be done yet. And it'll blow your whole world away. No, these royal elites. The fact is, these people know that you live in nescience. Wake up. I'm pulling the fence apart. Free yourself. I have the keys to unlock your cage. When you go home, you cage yourself up in a box. Let it go. There's no amount of money. There's no cars, no pools, no houses that can give you the happiness and the joy of being free. Ever and ever will there. Are you saying you don't like my mountains, my lakes, my rivers? Is that not greater? But you wish to slowly destroy all of my creation? For what? Tell me, what is that important? That you feel the urge to destroy a perfect nature that is divine. Do you realize if you broke this spell, you'd be living in heaven? You would have the hyperbolia, that energy, that cryptic energy would just come over the entire world and heal all wounds, all pains. And that's where I'm going to take people. And people will live forever. This will be the afterlife right here. The elite don't have to destroy people. They're doing a pretty damn good job of doing it. But they're only choosing certain people. And that I have a problem with. It's an on-slight disadvantage to those who matter to me too. The poor, the needy, the drug addict. These people aren't born evil or born screwed up or a failure. They're born exactly the way you wanted them to be. They had no chance the day they were born. They couldn't even change their stars if they tried. And then you're going to push vaccines and all this other unnatural things on them? I'm telling you, the wrath and destruction and pain and chaos that is about to be bestowed upon you who have the power to change this. You don't care because you have no conscience. You're completely disconnected. And you yourself have been abused, and you yourself have been put into that retrobate mind from your birthing. And that I can't blame you for. But I can tell you this. You will see the signs and the curses, and you won't know what to do. And then you will know that is your chance, that is your opportunity to come to me and ask me for help. And when you do, I will be right here with open arms. I love you too. I know it can't be easy being brought up with a silver spoon and told that you must be evil and take away people's freedom. And that's the only way you can survive. And if you try to run from that, being that you live in darkness, they kill you. That's not right. So you will be the first that I protect. I will protect all of you. And when the time is right, you'll see that protection and know the right path to go on. You'll have faith and you'll have courage to stand for what's truth and what's right. You'll feel the connection and you have one choice or the other. And keep going down that right path. People will make fun of you. People will belittle you. People will try to tear you down, say what you're doing is wrong, just as they're doing with me. Don't listen to them. Take the higher road. Do the right thing, my friends. The rest will follow. I promise you that. Their power is none. All they have is a bunch of scare tactics. Don't allow that evil to work on you. Just ignore it. I call it the 12D shield. Just connect with both hemispheres of your brain. Balance it. Positive and negative. Just breathe. Let it go. Forgive yourself. Let go of all that remorse and pain. Positive thinking. Better days ahead. I am God. I'm a winner. I'm capable. I'm powerful. I'm a miracle. The fact that how you were created is miraculous enough that you shouldn't have to be enslaved to miss the enjoyment of freedom. That is the most cruelest of all punishments. And you were enslaved the very day that you had a birth certificate. Social Security. You're just made a number. And if you don't comply, you go to their little jail system. You're locked in a cage. That's not going to happen anymore either. We know the solution to the problem. And we're going to do it. And we're going to fix this world one step at a time. If we got to lay the foundation now, sound crazy, smart be it. Your best days are ahead. Trust me, this is so much better than what you're living right now. And it's not all this 2, 4, 6, 8 lifestyle. You gotta be in this box. You can enjoy life. You can have fun. But do you need to harm others while you're doing that? Do you need to belittle and hate and show negative energy to your brothers and sisters? No, love them. For if it's something negative that's put in your life that causes negative to come out of your mouth and then negative to come in your actions, then don't do it. Ever. Don't even do it on the weekends. Ever. Give it up. They're trying to hold something over your head. Give no power to negativity. Stay alkaline. Stay charged. When you see the sun, you should be so free that you should be able to sit in front of the sun as long as it's up there until it passes. That's what you should do every single day. Do you understand that? Simple, huh? Can you do that? Oh, people have to receive this message. You don't want to be locked up in an office space somewhere and not being able to get that sun energy. Get this live produce, the pure water, soil, and air. It does exist. There is a solution. And if we can't correct it here, then we're going to have to go somewhere else. It's all in your hands. One way or another, man's destruction will cause and be the cause of the fall of this kingdom, this empire. Somebody had to tell you. Ababola. TheKazweh. Few will take the high road. Can work your brains out in deception. Can live free in the peace and serenity of life that created you. Be life. Be real. Be wise. Don't be spun out. Embrace the beauty of nature. Ground yourself. Breathe pure oxygen. Would you believe there's such a pure life out there available for you? It's waiting for you. A better life in every single area, every which way. You can obtain it. I know you can. If we all set our eyes and our soul on fire to this path, heaven would be available right here, right now. You say you want that one day, but the next, you do this and you do that. This is it. It is. Now tell me if I'm incorrect. Tell me I'm wrong with things that I've said today. Go and take my cryptic language, which you're enslaved by. I've showed you the key right here. I'll show you it again. And go transcribe every single little word that I've said. And guess what? You will see that I am the truth. Our first goal when we receive our $12 billion, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, or copper, as well as bitcoins, etc., and in our bank account, is we wish to save life. I command that we use all government aid on acknowledging and assisting helping the poorest of poor and all homeless and drug-addicted individuals from Rhode Island to Seattle, Washington, which is dying right now. Go look into it if you got time. Research what's going on. Okay? Along with California and the worst of the worst cities and states of the nation, we offer natural solutions such as Moringa and kratom, other herbal remedies and superfoods that can actually help with drug addiction and with your health. You're depleted. We'll create Moringa C, which is cryptic black sun Moringa, and we'll give everybody in the kingdom monthly supplies of this, unlimited. Everybody in this nation will be healthy, super healthy, and I promise you that. That way you can feel health, joy, free, peace, serenity, happiness, and it's free. Not something that you'll have to buy, but something you'll have to be a part of. And I don't just mean Rhode Island, Washington, California alone. This entire nation I wish to save, as well as the entire planet. And guess what? I don't believe building a wall is that solution. They create the drug epidemic. They control it. It's their secret industry that makes billions, if not trillions. That all has to end. It's over. For if it doesn't end now, as I have told you and warned you to take heed to, every single institution and every type of pharmaceutical, drug, street drug, and evil thing that crawls in the street sewers will be destroyed and removed immediately. From one day, it'll be gone the next, forever. Those who wish to actually challenge that will find themselves lost, as they will be disappeared, gone from human existence, and they will not inherit or experience the kingdom of heaven. Do you think you can live a two-wayward life? Live this path one day and then come over here and help build the kingdom? No. I'm being honest with you, my friends. There's no two ways about it. Love yourself. Love your enemies. I'm setting the standard straight. I'm being honest with you. I'm proud of you that you can handle this message. Not everybody can. And there's some people who commit suicide every day because they ask questions and they see the big picture. They're not crazy. They live in a world of destruction and they have a heart of compassion and love. Now I'm going to create that world for them so nobody has to commit suicide, but we can all thrive and be healthy together as one. Doesn't that sound good? Trust me, it will be good. Plain and simple. I promise you that. There'll be no greater feeling than to just wake up and know that you're free. That you can do and build things that are good, that are lovely. That are peaceful. Ababola, I wish to bring heaven on earth to all men and women. We don't need sickness. We don't need poor. We need normal human being. Let's get back to nature. Let's create the Garden of Eden. It's where you were made. It's what's going to happen either way. So you better just hop in. We're going to take you back to the source. Just have faith. It will all make sense. Fear nothing. Doubt nothing. Have faith in everything I said today. Think about it. There's a plan B. There's a solution. There's a way out of all this. Are you going to wait until it's too late to make a stand? How strong are you? You call yourself a man, right? Be a divine man. Be a god. Each one of you offer a solution to the new world. I want to hear it. I want to make it so. I'll need help. We'll all need help, and we can help each other together. If we abolish money, greed, power, guess what? We can all be equal again. We can build the new world off love. Pure soil. Happiness. Protection. Guidance. Righteousness. Ethical behavior. Moral fortitude. And honesty. Build your brother up. Don't tear him down. Don't even joke about it. Stay in the light. You were born a winner. You weren't born a sinner. You were born a winner to win. The goal is easy. Just shoot and score. You got this. Be set free. This is the only one life you've got. Don't let some other man control your destiny, your divinity, your future. If you love your family, if you love yourself, this is what's right. And you know that. I know it's hard. For all, I myself have had to lose the world, but I've gained my soul. And I'm happier than I've ever been. This message just overwhelms me because I have to spread the word to people. I gotta tell you, this is real. Or I wouldn't be saying these things. Think about it. Have I ever said these things before? No. No, I haven't. I've been a public figure. People can hate me, they can love me. You know, I'm only a man. But today, I'm a divine man. I'm connected with the spiritual perfection of the inner earth, the black sun, which created all things that are good. You gotta admit, someone created everything, right? But I'm telling you, he is going to show his face to you. He's going to make himself known. The world has hidden the black sun. It's something you can really see. Go research the Mount Meru. It's a place you can really go. The North Pole. There's a heaven to the hollow earth and the inner hole. It really exists. When righteous enough, you'll be able to go there. You'll live for eternity right here on earth. It's not something you die and then you magically go there. It's right here on earth. It's physically here. And we can all go and voyage there. Your elite that are ahead of you are keeping you in nescience, and they're not telling you everything. In fact, there is much that they're hiding from you, right in plain sight. They won't allow you to have the information of truth. They've hidden the truth. They've given you lies. And you love the lies. And you don't know how to accept the truth. Sad part is that's the only thing that will set you free. And the truth is the truth. All you can do is live with it. Today I say that no fear, no aggression, no harm will be done today towards people who wish to turn their life around. On this day, more people will leave and walk away and do what's right. They'll stand for truth. To build a better tomorrow that's a sustainable future. A real future without sickness, without poverty, without drug addiction, without corruption, without criminality. It is possible. This is it. It is. Just wait and you'll see. You'll see. You will see. See that light? Love the light. It's the answer. Don't you want to help the world? Do you really want to help those less fortunate? Those who are struggling? We can end all this right now. Every last bit of it. They're not even giving 2% to the people. The hyperinflation, the unfairity is ridiculous. It makes me want to throw up in my in my seat. The fact is, they are not allowing people to work to obtain their dreams. We could all be free. We could all live in a better world, a peaceful world. My kingdom will have my family and many other people. Those who supported when it mattered most will be the top of the kingdom. The keys will be yours. You'll inherit all the wealth of the world. Anything you ask, you've got it. You will be treated like kings and queens of the world. You will be gods of the world. You will own all things, share all things, embrace all things, and be all things. For the people who are wealthy will leave a lot behind because they won't make it. Their belongings will be here. Who do you think that's all for? Who do you think they're building all this for? They're building it for you and me. Our kingdom. The Moringa cryptic kingdom. Kingdom of love. Kings and queens. All hail Abola. Abola. TheKazweh. Abola. To a better, brighter future, my friend. With true, authentic love. Truth, love, loyalty, faith, desire. Love carrying us through the deepest of burning fires. There is no debt. They can take away all the things that you have. It's just a hunk of metal. It's just a big thing of wood. What is your soul? What's the value of your life? 40 years down the road and you live a lie your whole entire existence? Is it worth that? No, it's not. These are some hard-hitting questions a lot of people don't even try to think about because it's too real. That's how much I love you. I'm willing to think about it, balance it out, and speak the truth. I guarantee you this, you'll never be the same person after this. Is that not a miracle enough? TheKazweh blesses you. And all the creatures of this earth. We're going to save this entire planet. The birds, the trees, grass, all of nature is mine, and I'm coming for it. Like a rude awakening. All this madness and chaos will be done. This corruption, rotten to the core, is done. Those at the top will be cut off like the head of a serpent and left to wilt and die with the earth which it came from. These are the prophecies for you. You can take them or you can leave them. You can't change what's about to happen, what's already happening. You can try to deny it all you want. Why do you think you're sick? Because you live in an acidic environment. You live in an acidic world. Is that naturally how it is? No. We gotta stop the plastic, gotta stop all this crap, all this industrial mass production of things. Do you not see it destroying the planet? I mean, that should be a given. So is anybody gonna do anything about it? Or are you just gonna deface the entire human species and everything else into the ground, into a final destination of destruction? Oh, just go watch your movies. Go watch what's on TV. Ignore the problem. Come back later, look at what the problem is, and then just go turn around and act as if it doesn't exist. Or it doesn't pertain to you, right? Somebody else is going to fix it. Trump, he's going to fix it. Really? Huh. Well, as God, which I am, I tell you this. Trump hasn't fixed anything. He has an on and off switch that determines what life you live or you don't live. Same with any president. It's an illusion, my friends. All of this is an illusion. This earth is a giant stage. It's not a spinning ball. Everything they tell you, you believe. But you shouldn't. For everything you know is an absolute lie. Everything. It'd be better for you to quit everything, live with the homeless, and live off the land than to be with and reside with the darkness of the greedy, the lustful, the poor in spirit, the hateful, deceptive, negative spirit of condemnation, hate, judgment. I'm not sitting here judging a single person. I'm judging the actions. The actions of destruction is hate. If you see someone getting bullied, you hopefully will stand up for someone. If you see some woman getting raped in alleys, do you just turn a blind eye? Do you shout? Do you scream? Do you stop it? We're getting raped across the board. Our entire system is being raped of the soul, the nutrients, the air, the precious water that brings life is poisoned itself. We, in one essence of the term, are parasitic cancers to this planet. And we go on building more cancer cells every day. Each home is like a cancer cell, full of acidic things that eat up and suck this planet dry. Acidity is what causes cancer. Each and every person that supports this is cancer. You guys flood in here like chemotherapy and tear stuff down only to rebuild it back better. I have mercy on your soul. This is real. This is it. It is. Are you gonna wait till this information becomes mainstream on the news before they allow you to live the truth? Or are you going to take the stand early? Stand for what's truthful, vital, victorious, ethical, and right. For I tell you right now today that those who do this will be blessed beyond their greatest imaginations. Those who do not, it won't matter. For the whole world must succumb to the glory of the Son. All will see the light. Every last person. You're not going to get around this. Checkmate. The king has another move. Ababola, Ababola, Ababola. You know I love you. Blessings be from the TheKazweh EGP. This is it. It is. May the sun always guide you and protect you. The black sun be with you.